I built my dream desk setup for video creation. First time, I tried to attach an arm to the desk and attach this camera and the light to that arm to have everything in one piece attached to this tabletop. But it's not working. And I will show you how I built this perfect desk setup for video creation. It's perfect for me, maybe it will help you. I like to have three kinds of shots. A wide one, this one, a close-up one, and an overhead shot to show you things. Now this one, it's easy to do. It's just my camera on the tripod with a monitor and I'm standing here in front of my table and I can talk to you super fast, super easy and just turn to the right and show you some things. I like it because it gives me the studio vibe, you know, with all the equipments here and the monitor and the overhead shot. I just like it. And the cool thing on the monitor is this camera live, you know, you can still see live the overhead shot. And this is important because if I want to show you this, I will show it to you. And after that, I will put this down and just talk to you and you will still see the subject here on this monitor. I like it. It's cool. For the close-up shot, I can do the zoom, but also I can make a crop because it's 4K, it is enough, the quality will be okay. So this is easy to do. But the tricky part, it's this overhead shot and the light. As I told you, first time I tried to attach an arm here and mount that camera to the arm. But it's not working because if I do that, when I touch something on the table, that camera will move like this. And I don't like it. It's super hard to put everything down like this on the table because the camera will shake. So I'm forced to use a C-stand because it's not touching the table, but it will help me with the camera and also with the light, which is cool. I have the camera connected to the boom arm with a Manfrotto ball head and I use my lens 18 to 135 millimeters because I shoot at f4, so I don't care. The camera is connected to the computer with this micro HDMI cable and here on the C-stand I have my Elgato Camlink 4K also connected to a USB extension cable which is connected to the computer. And on my computer, I use Streamlabs OBS to see the preview. Now, on the other side, as a counterweight, I have my light attached to the same C-stand. And this is cool because I don't need to use another tripod. Of course, the light, it's bounced on the curtain and a little bit on the ceiling. And like this, I can do wherever I want because the camera will not move. And when I'm not using this system, I can pack everything super fast like this. Just remove my camera and put the boom arm like this. For sound I use the same microphone as I use on my camera rig. It's Audio-Technica AT875R. It's a shotgun microphone. It's connected to this flexible extension arm and everything it's attached to this blue compass microphone arm. And of course, I record with the same Zoom F3 as I have on my camera rig, 32 bits float. I love this recorder and it's mounted to the table with this small rig super clamp, a small arm and a cold shoe quick release plate. Very easy to take the recorder off my camera rig and mount it on my tabletop. Behind the desk and the monitor I have two lights. Behind the desk I have a tube light from Sirui. It's an extendable light T120 and behind the monitor I have another one Andoer, I don't know, W140 RGB. Behind me on the wall looks like I have a gobo, but it's actually a fake gobo. I made something like a grid to look like a gobo, but it is not a gobo. On the left side of my desk I have my controllers. I have a micro panel from Blackmagic because I use DaVinci Resolve to edit my videos and my Stream Deck XL. Under the micro panel I added some small legs to raise this micro panel a little bit above the tabletop because I want to run the cable under the micro panel into this hole. I don't like cables on the desk, so the cable from the Stream Deck it's running under the micro panel. My audio interface, it's an Audient Evo 4, super strong, I like it so much, the sound is clean, it's powerful, I can control this super easy and super fast. When I edit something on an external hard drive, I use this Asus enclosure for an M2. It has a USB Type-C, it is super fast, super strong, I like it. I work only on laptop and I have an Asus ProArt, 64 gigs of RAM, NVIDIA RTX, everything you want. And the monitor, of course, Asus ProArt, 4K one, a big one, calibrated. I have a calibrator, everything looks perfect. And all of them are connected to this Asus SimPro Dock 2. I have my card reader, I have a lot of ports, the monitor is connected to this dock, my laptop is connected to this dock, my audio interface is connected to this dock, everything is connected to this dock. An important piece of my desk is this Asus ProArt mouse. It is super cool because I can customize every button on this mouse, and in DaVinci Resolve I work super fast. I have this cool looking keyboard, it's Durgod Taurus with red cherry keys, switch, something like this, and this orange coiled cable from Amazon. I will put the link in the description. Another important thing on my desk, maybe you will laugh about this, is this coffee cup holder. It is super important to have your coffee safe, and the entire holder is made from metal. And it also has a headphone holder. I almost forgot my speakers, Yamaha HS5. I keep them on speaker holders, otherwise I will lose a lot of space on my desk. The tabletop is from IKEA, the name is Idasen, and the entire desk is motorized. For this shot I use my Sony a7S III, sometimes with 16 to 35, sometimes 24 to 70, it depends. And for the overhead shot, I use my Sony ZV-E10. Now, when I make a video here, I need to do just one single thing, to have the microphone in the right position. When I'm talking to you like this, I need to have my microphone here, and if I want to show you something here, all I need to do is just put the microphone on the right position, and right now I can show things to you. In the same time, like this, it's cool because you can still see the subject here on the screen, but it's easy for me because when I show you something, I can check my focus on the screen. I can see if everything is okay, and this is super easy for me. For this camera, I have my monitor down there, not on the camera, because you will see the reflection on my glasses. And for the overhead shot, yeah, this is enough. You see, when you build your working space, the most important thing is to build something where you can create easy, fast, without problems. Yeah, I want to have a space that looks good because I shoot things here, you know, and I need it to look good. But the most important thing is to work fast and easy. Right now, if I want to shoot something outside with my entire rig, I just need to take this Zoom F3, put it on the camera, on the rig, took this microphone, put it on the rig, put the entire rig in my camera bag and go outside and do my job. And after that, I come back, just took my rig from the bag, put it on this tripod, put the Zoom F3 here, the microphone here, and I just make my videos. Simple as that. And another thing I just realized over the years, I had a lot of studios, dark ones, bright ones, a lot of them. And it is good for me to have a bright room, you know, like this. Because if you work a lot of time in a dark environment, it will be hard, you know. I get very tired super fast, and I like to have bright walls, a bright room, you know. I like to work like this. I have some improvements to do to this room. I just ordered a big sound blanket to put that here because the room has a lot of reverb and it's super hard for the sound. It is a nightmare to have a good sound in an environment like this with a lot of reverb. and I will make other improvements here. And of course, I will keep you updated with those improvements.